Hello YouTube, it's me Bergie and I'm here with a new video. In this video I'm just going to give you a prospective list of books that I plan on reading for the summer. Now this list is very optimistic. I've got a huge number of books here and I don't even think I have all the books that I kind of wanted to have on this list. But in the summer I kind of want to read all the books that I've heard of on BookTube that I haven't really had a chance to read because of uni. So I'm basically going to try to read as many as I can during the summer. I might not read the entire series, I might just read one book. I don't know, because I do want to read a lot. So let's get into the list. Now before I get into the BookTube popular list of books, one book series that I really want to get to is Little House on the Prairie by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Now this might seem like a random one to you, but my mom is obsessed with Little House on the Prairie, and the fact that I have never completed this series is basically sacrilegious. So I really need to get that done. And I figure I can probably finish this in a week, maybe a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, because these books are, I think, more children or middle-aged focused, so I should be able to read them quite quickly, and it might be a good way to break up all the other books that I plan on reading. So that is the first book series that I want to read. Next, I want to read Cassandra Clare's novels, so that includes The Mortal Instruments and then Infernal Devices, and then her new series that started with Lady Midnight, and I think the second book just came out. Here's the thing though, I have read the first 3 books, I think it was, I don't know exactly how many I read, but I read a couple of them my freshman year of university, and I wasn't particularly satisfied with them. I did not enjoy them as much as I hear other people have. So that's not looking really good, but I do kind of want to give it another chance because it was a couple of years ago, so I don't really remember. And also because a lot of people do enjoy them, so I want to see if maybe I wasn't in the right mindset, but I kind of doubt I'm going to enjoy them that much. So that might be a book series that I kind of start and not finish, but I at least want to reread them again and start them. Then I want to read books by Sarah J. Maas, so this means the Throne of Glass series and A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I'm pretty sure the Court of Thorns and Roses series just had its last book in this series came out. I think there might be a second series that kind of goes along with it, but is kind of not strictly connected to it. It's in the same world but not following the same characters or something. So I kind of want to read that. And then also with Throne of Glass, I've heard, with both of these actually by Sarah J. Maas, I've heard a lot of people enjoy them. I'm kind of interested to see what they are like, but again, I don't know necessarily how much I will enjoy them. I just want to read them to see the hype. And that's going to be a common theme. I'm pretty sure most of these books I'm not going to enjoy, so you might be wondering why I'm reading them, but I kind of want to see for myself and actually give it a chance to see if I will like them or not. Next, I want to read books by V.E. Schwab or Victoria Schwab because it's the same person. So I want to read the Shades of Magic series, which again I'm pretty sure just was completed recently. So I think there were only 3 books that were supposed to be in the series, so all 3 of them are out now. And then also Vicious, which this book I'm pretty sure was just a single one-off book, but I'm not 100% sure. But I still want to read it. And I think she has other books that I don't have listed. I think there's one called The Savage Song or something like that. So I kind of want to read maybe one book from each of her series or whatever, just to see if I like her writing style. And then if I actually like one of the concepts or plots, I'll continue on with that. But again, these are just books that I've kind of heard hyped up on BookTube, and I want to see if they actually deserve the hype. A book series that I'm kind of more interested in, but at the same time I'm not sure again if I will enjoy it, is Marissa Meyer's Lunar Chronicle series. These are science fiction and also based on fairy tales. So that intrigues me, but at the same time, because they were so hyped, I'm not sure if I'll actually enjoy them, but again, I want to give it a chance. Next, I have Leigh Bardugo's series, so the Grisha trilogy, I want to say, and then Six of Crows duology. Now I have the first book for the Grisha trilogy, Shadow and Bone, with me right now. I borrowed it from the library in Glasgow, so hopefully I'll be getting to that soon, and I'll see if I actually like her writing style or if I like the storyline, because I'm pretty sure both of these series are connected. They might not be following the same people, but they are in the same world. So I'll see if I enjoy the world, and if I do, then that means I'll probably be continuing on with both of these series. So that'll be a good way to see if I like it and if I want to continue. Following this, I have Maggie Stiefvater, her 2 series. The one that I'm more looking forward to is The Raven Cycle, and then her other series, which is The Wolves of Mercy Falls. Now, again, I've been hearing a ton about The Raven Cycle, so I'm kind of interested to see how it is. I really do not know what it is about. Like, I've heard a lot of booktubers talking about it, but they don't explain it, so I have no idea what the series is about. So I really do not know if I'll like it. And I want to see if I will, because I want to see if everybody's talking about it was warranted. Now, getting into more of the fantasy kind of adult kind of fantasy books, although I know the Mistborn series isn't one, but I want to read one of them, is the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. Now, this book is, I think, higher fantasy than the rest. I might be wrong, and I think it is still considered young adult, but for some reason, higher fantasy I kind of group more with adult, because it is such a more intensely built world. Even though that's okay for young adult, I just kind of lump it with adult more so. But anyway, that's another book series that I want to read. I'm kind of intrigued to see. Again, I don't really know much other than it is a fantasy and that it has magic in it. Don't really know much more. Another series, fantasy series that I want to read is The Name of the Wind series by Patrick Rothfuss. Now, this one I'm kind of more wary to, because the last book is not out, and apparently it takes him years to write them or to finish them. So I don't know if I want to wait a long time to finish a book, especially, or to wait for another book, especially when I hear that people who have read this book, they love it so much, but then they have to wait, and I really don't want to have to wait years to read another book. So I have it on the list. I might not get to it until I know that the third book is coming out. Another hefty series, or hefty books within series, is the Lightbringer series by Brent Weeks. Again, this is high fantasy. It has to do with magic, and the magic system I'm pretty sure is based on different spectrums of light. So that sounds interesting. I want to see how it is carried out, and just to see whether I'd like it. So those are all the books that I've heard from BookTube that I want to get to see if they were worth the hype or not. Now, I have 2 other books that I want to read for my own personal reasons. The first one is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and that is because I think around this time last year I read Illuminae and I really enjoyed it, and I've been dying to read Gemina, but I didn't buy the book and I don't have it at the library. So I want to get that like the second I get home, so I can finish or read the next installment in the series. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I also want to read book 2 in the Diviners series by Libba Bray, because I did read the first book, The Diviners. What was it? Was it April or May? I might have read this month, but I want to read the next book because I really enjoyed the first one, and I want to know what happens, and I want to get caught up before the third book comes out, which it comes out in October, I want to say. So I'll have the summertime to read it, and I really do want to get to that. So yeah, those are the books that I hopefully plan on getting to during the summer. Again, this is very optimistic. I'm most certainly not going to get to all of them unless I don't eat, sleep, hang out with friends, just completely read all day, 24/7, which that's not going to happen. But yeah, those are the books. Please let me know what books you plan on reading in the summer, and maybe you'll convince me to add that to my list, because Lord knows I need to add more books to my list. I don't know why I keep on saying Lord knows. I never say that. I'm not a religious person. I'm not from the South to say that. I need to find a new saying to say instead of that, because that is not me. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.